What becomes challenging is when the governance may not be large enough to encompass all the pieces that you need, meaning that you can have a governance of providers, but if you don't have nurses on that panel to govern what the nurses see and have to do, then you're leaving out a huge voice. Also, you have to think about your specialty groups, your labs, your PT, your speech. As we implemented technology, especially around unified communication, that is where we had spent a lot of love and tenderness with our providers, trying to understand their schedules, getting their schedules built out. A pivotal piece of any communication is making sure you have their schedules built out. Doctors had names for their practices and their groups, but then when we were working with nursing and working with other clinicians, we learned they didn't recognize what these groups had named themselves. So we had to go back and do a lot of rework, renaming, simply so that we could let the people who needed to do the communication know who they were communicating with. When you're building those governance structures, make sure that you have all the right pieces and parts to be a part of that structure so that you are truly getting that voice from those different parties. It's definitely important with change management to not only have that voice, but to have them be those folks that champion with the chairs and with the VPs and the directors that this change is coming and this is how it's going to affect you, and let them help prepare their staff, because you may not have an army that can handle all the people, so you have to use what is out there and make sure that they're educated and feel comfortable with the change that is coming.